Gold and silver traded in a narrow zone throughout the day as we have discussed in our weekly review, and my first update today that 25.85.95 zone is going to be a difficult zone and it is going to be a bigger hurdle for gold. Likewise for silver 31.31.20, and that is why I have mentioned a buying entry in gold at around 25.91 levels and for silver at around 25.10. 30.10 levels. What has happened for gold? You can see it is reversed from 25.90 and silver at around 31.10 levels itself. What to expect now from gold and silver with the US session? How we can profit? What are the levels where you should enter and what are the levels where you can take profit? Everything we're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the day, and this is the only channel to give you two updates a day and the targets with clear analysis. So subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and join the channel membership here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start first. We look into gold followed with silver. Watch. Firstly, on the hourly charts, if you look at the movement in gold, rise, retracement towards 20 period, retracement towards 20 period. This time it has breached and closed below 20 period. That is a slight bearish sign. You can also see 25.74. 75 is a good support zone, and thus if you see prices staying below 25.74, we can initiate a selling entry here and expect it to keep moving towards 25.70, 25.65, 63 second, and then 25.60 and 25.54. So these are going to remain the critical supports here, below which we can expect it to move towards 25.50. So you can see there is not much of a scope available for a good move on the downside, and there are greater supports available till 25.50 levels, below which it is going to deliver a stronger down move. If you look at the moving averages, these are trading with divergence. These have started to show a bit of convergence. You have to wait for a crossover to confirm the complete reversal. The stochastic dropping here, MACD have crossed over, trading with divergence, looking downwards, staying bearish, and RSI, which stayed overbought, has just come out of the overbought zone. Coming to two, if you look at 2 hour charts here, yes, this is the bullish channel in which it was trading. It has come out of this channel. That is the first point. Second point is the resistance it is getting at around 25.88, 25.90, very, very. And third point is after finding a reversal sign, you can see first red candle. I expect there has to be a second red candle, and that is where the current candle comes into picture, and that is where you have to wait for where it closes. Right now it has started with a slight bullish note. Let it reverse, and in fact you can sell here. See, this is the zone where it is going to get maximum support. Wait for it to break below this in order to turn bearish. Stochastic dropping sharp. MACD has crossed over here. Trading with divergence is staying bearish, looking downwards. RSI has just come out of the overbought zone. Again, another sign that it may try to retrace further. Coming to 3 on the 3 hour charts, yes, definitely a greater hurdle here. Second is you can see the preceding candle was a swing candle, lower highs, lower lows. Current candle might try to deliver a bigger move. Thus, in fact, you can sell here at 25.78, but then 75.74 should be the first target, 70 should be the next, and then 65 levels will come into picture as the next support level. Very, very good support existing. Let's see, too much of divergence here calls for it to converge. Let's wait for it to converge, and yes, too much of divergence here between the 2050 also calls for the moving averages to converge, which means slight bearishness might prevail here. Stochastic dropping here. MACD has just crossed over, trading with very little divergence. Also, this is the first red candle. We can see second or third red candle here, which means more bearishness here. RSI is staying overbought. Let it come out of the overbought zone. Coming to 4 hour. On the 4 hour charts, see a reversal sign, first red candle. Wait for the current candle closing. Where it closes is going to be important, and rather to wait for it. If you see it is staying below 25.78, that is slightly riskier, but yes, you can take a sell, but then be watchful of 74.75 and then 25.70 levels to be taken, below which you can say we will look forward to a move towards this zone, towards 25.70, 25.65, 64, and then 25.60 levels. Stochastic dropping here. MACD, which was trading with divergence, now is starting to converge. It has not yet crossed over. The candle size is getting diminished. Wait for it to enter into the red side, which will confirm the bearishness. RSI is staying overbought. Coming to daily chart, look at the daily charts. Earlier in the day, I mentioned that the preceding candle, that is last trading session, also it was outside Bollinger Bands. Today also it is starting the day on the outside Bollinger Bands, and thus it is going to be definitely difficult for it to stay outside Bollinger Bands. Though it is not that it cannot deliver a third bullish candle, it can deliver a bullish candle here. But right now the signs are not very much supportive of it. And yes, if you see it is staying above 25.88, we can initiate a buying. But before I give you the level, see the bands are expanding on both sides, suggests that I think there could be little swings here. Moving averages have started to look upwards. Bullish signs here Stochastic definitely overbought. MACD is also crossed over and looking upwards, staying bullish here. So this is important because see MACD crossing over here and just three candles away suggests that there is bullishness inherent. RSI is overbought as well. Looking at this, I will recommend you to buy 2588, but then this is going to be a bit riskier here because see 2591.592 first, 2595.96 second, and 2600 the third. Three hurdles, very strong, very difficult for it to break. Once it stays above this, I think more bullishness will prevail, and then you can in fact look forward to 2612, 2618 zone, the next resistance zone. But for the day, I think it is going to be difficult. And yes, there could be a slight down move here. So thus you can sell here. Before I give you the selling levels, if you want to learn this art of trading, join my mentorship batch. And if you just want to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram, where we trade diverse instruments including indices and commodities in one single channel. From across the globe, we trade the instruments and the indices including Nasdaq, Dow, DEX, FTSE, gold, silver, oil, and gas. So do join it today. Reach out to me for your queries. And those who had asked me to recommend a broker which offers you a free account, lowest spreads, and no hidden charges, we can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now look at the daily charts. What has happened here? See, this could be the reversal day today, where we can see a similar size of candle. When you talk about similar size of candle, it means a possible move towards 2560-65 can be seen here, and thus you have to be watchful. If it stays below 2570, more bearishness below 65, more bearishness below 60, you can say that now we can look forward to a greater correction here. So, and yes, that could be the first candle in making. We can see a second red candle tomorrow as well. And thus for now you can take a sell at 2578, but be a little alert around 2574, 75, 2570, 2565, 62, and then 2554, 55. Take your trades accordingly. Buying entries I have already provided here. Now let's have a look at the silver. If you look at the hourly chart, similar formation, taking the support from 20 period moving average, trying to bounce back. Now it is very important for it to stay below 3080, which I have mentioned as a very good support zone. And also we have seen that till 3050 it has got greater supports. First thing is 3050 achievable? Possibility is very strong that if it stays below 3080, chances will be high that we may see a move towards 3060, 3050 levels, which is indeed going to be a very good support, because below that we will look forward to 3020 and $30 levels as the next targets. Moving averages, these are trading with divergence here as well and are staying bullish as of now. Possibility of a little convergence exists here. Stochastic has dropped, now trying to rise. MACD crossed over at the top, trading with divergence, staying bearish. RSI has come out of the overbought zone here. Coming to 2 hour, look at the 2 hour chart. See, very moderate movement we have seen for the last few candles, but yes, a reversal sign has appeared, and also you can see a greater resistance is seen here at around 3100 levels or $31 levels. So once it stays below 3080, we can see a possible slide which can take the prices towards 3060, 3050 levels as the next targets. If you look at the stochastic, this is dropping from the overbought zone, while the MACD has just crossed over, trading with very minimal divergence. But this is just two candles away, and there is a possibility that it is continue to diverge, because see, this crossover is coming from at slightly higher level. So this could call for a little retracement on the downside. RSI is staying overbought on the 2 hour charts as well. Coming to 3, look at the 3 hour charts here. See, higher lows are seen, lower highs are seen. Very important for prices to stay below 3080 and 3070 levels, and then you can look forward to 3050, 3020 levels as the next targets. Stochastic dropping sharp. MACD is trying to converge, it is not yet crossed over. RSI is still staying overbought. Coming to 4 hour chart. On the 4 hour charts, likewise, see, this could be a possible reversal sign. This could be the possible first bearish candle, lower highs here, and then now this is going to be the second bearish candle, possibly. And if it turns red, trades below 3080, we are looking forward to 3060, 3050, and in fact, lower levels which can take the prices towards 3020, the next milestone, and $30 levels. Yes, too much of divergence here from the 20 period calls for it to converge, though this convergence can be slower. If you see a slower convergence, which means it is waiting for the 20 period moving average to come up, and then the prices will hit this zone and then bounce back. So this is still keeping on the bullish track intact, but is still achieving the 20 period. We can see a bounce back. Stochastic dropping from the overbought zone. MACD is in green, trying to converge, crossover for sell. RSI is staying overbought here. Coming to daily chart, look at the daily charts here. Outside the Bollinger Bands, though we can see a good support coming in at around 3080, 3070. Once it trades below this, there is a possibility of a symmetrical candle which can erase the gains from the last trading session, which means it can keep moving downwards. But yes, it needs to show a significant strength on the downside for it to deliver such a move. While it was rising, we have seen very good momentum on the upside, but today it is not showing such significant momentum on the downside. Thus, you should be watchful. Moving averages are looking upwards, trading with divergence. If you look at the formation rise, retracement, rise again, second wave, so third wave is possible, which means it can keep moving towards $29 levels very soon. Let's see. Stochastic overbought, MACD rising here. This is a good sign for the bulls. RSI flat. So looking at this, you can buy here at 31 510 levels, but then 312025 should be a good resistance. So if you see silver is staying above 310510, 3110, you can initiate a buying entry, but then be careful till 312025 first resistance. If you see it is staying above 312025, stay bullish for 3150, 3180 and $32 levels. For the day, the chances appears to be for such a move on the upside. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry 3080 levels. 3080, 3070 should be a greater support zone. Below 3080, 70 zone is where you can look forward to. So you should be watchful and alert in around 3080, 70, below which you can look forward to a move towards 3055, 50 and then towards 3025, 20 levels. If it draws below 3025, 20, you can say significant bearishness may prevail, where you can look forward to a move towards 30 and in fact 29. Uh, 80 levels as well, chances for which appears to be less today as well. Take your trades accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and join the channel membership. Do not miss to watch every day the first update with the Asia and Europe session. Thank you. Have a great, profitable trading day ahead.